OK TSA, welcome to episode 1 of the TechTapes, a video series designed to dissect the ins and outs of the Technology Student Association and all the events that are offered. I'm your host, Sophia Hiley, and today's tape is all about your portfolio. We'll unwind the fantastic 5 of portfolios: the cover page, table of contents, plan of work log, summary, and the resources/copyright checklist, so that you can have the best portfolio this coming year. So phone a friend and sit down as we dive into making the best portfolio. Now, what exactly is a portfolio? Well, a portfolio is a collection of records that reflect your accomplishments and your experience, and your attributes, either in a physical or digital format. Essentially, your portfolio is used to allow the judges to better understand your work as they judge other components you may have submitted. In general, a physical portfolio must be put in a black or blue clear front report cover for submission, while a digital portfolio is submitted via a flash drive or the internet with Google Drive, OneDrive, or some other online cloud service. Your flash drive must be physically labeled with your team ID and contain the portfolio in PDF format. If it is an internet accessible portfolio, it must be hosted online publicly. For example, if it is in your Google Drive, you must set the visibility from restricted to anyone with the link, with view access. Now, let's break down the Fantastic 5. Up first is your cover page. There are 4 elements in your cover page: the event title, the individual or team identification number, the conference city, state, and the year the conference occurs. But always remember, your cover page may be slightly different based on the competition you are competing in. So, as you are going to hear many times throughout this video, check your event's guidelines. The second item is your table of contents. The items in your table of contents should be formatted in sequential order from top to bottom. For example, if you have a portfolio with the following format, page 1 being your cover page, page 2 to 3 your table of contents, and page 4 to 7 your plan of work log, indicate the first page of each component in the table of contents, as seen on the screen. And of course, don't forget to update it as you add more pages to your portfolio, especially your plan of work log. The plan of work log shows what time has been dedicated to your specific items in your event submission. Every time you work on your event, remember to update the log with the task completed and the date it was accomplished, the team members who worked on it, and how much time was spent on the item. In addition to that, the plan of work log has a notes section for any notes that would be of value to know. For example, if you were working in a noisy environment while formatting your portfolio, you could write that note in the corresponding column of that task. The plan of work log must also be signed by your advisor to be approved and used in your portfolio. Next is your summary. The summary explains your thought process during the entire submission development and is arguably the most important part of your portfolio, and sometimes the most tedious to create. Each competition requires a different summary, so always remember to check your event's guidelines to see if they require additional reports, drawings, and more as part of their portfolio. Rounding out the Fantastic 5 is the resources/copyright checklist. Depending on your competition guidelines, your portfolio may require one or the other. The resource page shows where all your references came from to prevent plagiarism. And remember, per the official National TSA guidelines, for all applicable competitive events, citations or references must follow MLA, Modern Language Association style. The copyright checklist prevents any instances of copyright infringement from happening through its checklist style format. Just like your plan of work log, your advisor must sign certain parts of the checklist for it to be valid. And always make sure to check your competition guidelines for your exact portfolio format and ensure that you have read, reviewed, and reviewed once again that your portfolio is 100% ready to submit. If you have any other portfolio-related questions, feel free to ask for help from your state officers and your chapter advisors. Good luck on your competitions, whether it be at mini, the state, or the national conference. Happy competing!